Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you. Hi! Andiyan na naman pala kayo. Magandang araw, magandang buhay. Ngayong araw na to ay madadagdagan na naman ang inyong kaalaman tungkol sa mga rooms. So alam ko na nanonood kayo sa house tour sa YouTube or sa YouTube na sinasabi. Ano man ang pronunciation yun, basta may tube o tube, parehas na yun. So, sa akin, ang ituturo ko o idadagdag ko sa inyong kaalaman ay tungkol sa mga classification ng guest rooms. Pero, dyan sa classification na yan, meron silang dalawang categories. So, first category is according to the number of beds, and the second one is according to the price, layout, and facilities. Tara! Wow! Ang ganda, di ba? Sabi ko, ako yung maganda. Hindi, joke lang. Nakita niyo ba yung room kanina? So we call that as single room. So have you noticed that it only consists of one single bed? So meaning that it's only good for one person. Parang yung nasa bahay lang natin. Isang bed para sa isang room, pero sa bahay natin, or in reality, isang bed, pero minsan family tayong nakatira kasi hindi lang naman single bed ang nasa room natin. But in hotels, if they have single bed for single, that is good for single person. Okay? Wow! Parang mas maganda ito. Dalawang room. So that means twin room. Kambal? Hindi. It consists of two single beds. So sa hotel, ang term nila dyan ay twin room. Two single beds. So, dalawang tao lang din ang pwede dyan. Okay? Etong dalawang bed na to ay para lang sa dalawang tao. Naintindihan niyo ba? Okay, tara na, lipat naman tayo sa ibang room. Tara! Wow! Parang mas malaking bed ito kumpara dun sa isa kanina or sa dalawa. Pwedeng tabi kayo ng honey bunch. Parang mas type ko to. So, we call this as double room. It has two double beds or two queen beds which may be occupied two or more persons. Sometimes, it is called as twin double. So, pwede na dito ang may kapartner. Pwede may kapartner, kaya nga sinasabing double room. Pwede na kayong magtabi, hindi na lang iisa. Pero dalawang bed, so kung meron kang ka-friend, pwede na kayong mag-share doon sa room na to. Pero, dalawa naman yung bed, kaya pwede kayong magkahiwalay na magpa-partner. Ayy! Tara sa isang room! Wow! Parang mas type ko to. Kasi, family-oriented ako. Pag sinabing family-oriented, dito, kasya kaming family. Pero syempre, yung mas maliit na room, sa aming mag-asawa. Yung mas bakit room? Yung mas maliit na bed, para sa aming mag-asawa, pagkakasya namin sarili namin. So, yung mas malaki, para sa tatlo kong anak. Pwede ba yun? Pero, ano nga ba ito? So, we call this as triple room. It is made to accommodate 3 people comfortably. Ay, 3 lang daw. Pero pag nagtitipid, pwede na rin. The triple room, simply called a triple, may be configured with different bed size to accommodate 3 hotel guests. Pero minsan, nag-check-in kami, ganito, tapos nakikiusap na lang kami sa hotel, and then, nag-a-additional na lang kami para sa dalawa naming anak kasi 5 kaming family. Pero ang idea lang talaga dito sa triple room is 3 person. Gets nyo? Kaya nga nakikita nyo sa likod, 3 lang yung unan. Pero syempre, minsan kailangan nating magtipid. Kasi ang mga beds nila doon malalaki naman. Okay? So, meron pang ibang room. Tara, tour pa tayo sa iba. Wow! Parang mas gusto ko ito. Mas maluwag. Mas maganda. Siyempre, sabi, quadruple room. So, pag sinabing quadruple, 4. 4 people may occupy the rooms. It may have 2 beds or more. Pero malalaki na yung bed nila. So, ganun din, pwede din mag-share. Pero sa kanila, sa hotel, sinasabi lang nila, this is good for 4 people, pero malalaki ang bed. So, minsan, nag-share yung mga magpa-friends kung gustong mag-check-in para ma-experience ang mag-hotel or ma-relax. So, ito lang yung nakukuha nila or kinukuha nila yung quadruple room. Naintindihan nyo? Okay, punta naman tayo sa ibang room. Wow! Ang daming beds, ang daming design. Or parang ito yung talagang pang-family. Yes, totoo. Ito talaga yung pang-family room. It has at least 1 double bed with 2 or more single beds designed to accommodate a small family. So, yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina. Pag mayaman ang mag-check-in, hindi sila nagtitipid. Pero sa amin, minsan, kailangan namin magtipid. So, dun lang kami sa double room. Pero ito, family room para sa mga rich. Kami hindi kami rich eh. Rich lang sa pagmamahal. Okay? So, tara na. Punta naman tayo sa ibang room. Wow! Grabe! Ito na yung pinakamalaking room sa hotel. Kaya nga sinabing king room. It has a king-size bed, may be occupied by 1 or 2 people or small family. Pero napakalapad no bed. Isa lang yung bed nila at pwede na silang mag-share doon sa bed na yan. Hindi kagaya ng ibang rooms na yung hiwa-hiwala yung beds nila. Dito, isa lang na malaking bed. Ang sanabi nila dito ay king room. Okay, sana naintindihan nyo yung mga classification ng guest room according to the number of beds. So, ang next natin na i-discuss is the category according to the price, layout, and facilities. So, tara!
So our first room for the second category is economy room. Okay, it is designed for economical rate, usually short of standard facilities like aircon, TV, and other amenities. So pag sinabi nating economy room, yung para lang to sa yung pinakamababang price. Kaya lang, ang amenities mo dito, minsan, meron lang siyang TV, at aircon. Tapos, syempre, yung CR, yung usual lang, siguro may shower, ganun lang. Kasi economy rate lang siya. Economy room for economy rate. Siya yung pinakamura na room. The next room is standard room. It is sold at a moderate rate equipped with the standard facilities and amenities like aircon, toiletries, television, bed, night table, etc. So in here, it consists of not only aircon and TV, but it has toiletries. Sana nga ba yung mga toiletries, yung mga ibang gamit sa CR, like yung mga shampoo, sabon, yung mga ginagamit natin pag nag-shower or naliligo tayo. And then, night table. So, meron na rin, pwede tayong mag-coffee. Dito, standard room lang siya. So, may maliit lang yung mga coffee table, ganon. Compare dun sa economy room. So, yung presyo nito is moderate lang. Hindi rin siya kamahalan. Mas na-upgrade lang doon sa economy room. Okay? Wow! Ganda! May pa-heart-heart pa siya. Design lang yon. Siyempre, para makapag-attract sila ng customer, yung mga picture na ganyan, nilalagyan nila yung mga towel, yung mga ginagawa nilang ribbons, or minsan naglalagay sila ng mga flowers. Pero, ito yung pinaka-bonggang-bonggang room, deluxe room. It is more luxurious and spacious with amenities of superior quality sold at a much higher price than the standard room. So dito, meron na minsan mga bathtub, yan, doon pwede maligo na sa bathtub na hindi na lang shower, hindi na lang TV, hindi na lang aircon. Deluxe nga. Pag sinabing deluxe, parang nasa sinehan ka. Deluxe, mas mabongga na siya. Mas malaki, at saka, syempre, mas expensive yung babayaran dito. Ayi! Next is studio room. In a room with studio bed, it may be a couch which can be converted into bed, or parang yung sofa bed. They also have an additional bed. So, pwede lang dito magdagdag ng extra bed. So, kung marami kayo, pwedeng ito ang sasabihin ninyo, i-rent for your check-in, studio room. Kasi nga, meron siyang bukod sa isang single bed, meron na siyang couch, and then pwede pa kayong mag-extra bed. Okay? Yan yung tinatawag ng studio room. Next is connecting room. Yan. Napapansin nyo ba na meron siyang wall in between? And then, para siya mag-connect, ang daanan lang nila is door. So when we say connecting rooms, it consists of 2 or more rooms with connecting doors between rooms wherein guests can go through each bedroom without going out of the rooms. So hindi na sila lalabas sa main door nila, but then meron lang silang nag-separate sa kanya is wall, tapos meron lang doong pintuan na pwede mong buksan para doon sa kabilang room. Kaya nga siya sinasabing connecting room. Wow, para ka lang nasa sala. Pero sa hotel, we call this as suite room. Hindi siya suite room ha, suite room. It has a living room equipped with amenities and sold at a higher price than the standard room. So kanina, sabi ko, pinakamahal na yung isang room. Ano nga ba yung room na yon? Deluxe. So yung sinabi ko kanina, yung deluxe room, mahal na yon. Hindi pala. Ito pala, yung suite room, ito yung pinakamahal, pinakamahal, kasi nga, meron na siyang living room, amenities. Pag sinabi natin living room as amenities, meron na siyang sala set na pwede niyong gamitin yon. So yun yung difference niya sa deluxe suite room. And also, it has different types of suite rooms. So as I said a while ago, there are 4 types of suite rooms. So first, you can see, we have here the junior suite. It is a room with a bed and sitting area. Usually, small lounge. There may be a small separate bed connecting to the living room. It is also called a mini suite. So that is the first type of suite room. Next type of suite room is penthouse. It is usually located on the top floor of the property. So makikita natin ito sa pinaka-taas um, ng hotel. So yung penthouse suite. The third type of suite room is the executive. It is designed for top executive with facilities and amenities of superior quality. So, para to sa mga matataas na tao or kahit naman hindi ka mataas na tao, kung kaya mo itong bayaran kasi nga executive suite siya. So, ibig sabihin, mahal siya. Sa pati mga facilities, yung mga amenities, syempre, compare dun sa ibang suite room, ito na yung pinaka-topmost or ito na yung pinaka-level up. Okay? The last type of suite room is hospitality suite. It is used in entertaining visitors, serving as a function room or a parlor. So, ibig sabihin, this type of suite room is the biggest one. Kasi you can entertain visitors and other serving as a function room or a parlor. Pwede na siyang may mga occasions, hindi na lang pang family, pang friends. So, mas marami na siyang pwedeng i-accommodate dito sa hospitality suite room. Okay? So, sana may natutunan kayo sa lesson natin ngayon at masagutan ninyo yung mga modules ninyo ng tama at mai-apply nyo din ninyo to pag nag-check-in kayo sa hotel. So once na tanungin kayo kung ano yung gusto ninyo, syempre i-consider nyo yung number of guests, tapos yung budget. Hindi lang kayo gusto ko sa pumunta ng ganito. So, yung mga categories, dun nyo na ngayon iisipin kung ano yung pwede ninyong pag-check-inan. So, sabi ko nga, you have to consider the number of person and then the facilities and of course, your budget. Okay? So, yun yung mga dapat nyo i-consider pagka mag-check-in kayo sa mga hotels at tatanungin ko kayo kung anong room ang gagamitin ninyo or gusto nyong pag-stayan. Okay? Wait! Bababa na tayo. Tara, doon tayo sa baba. Tara! Dami nating pinuntahang room. Napagod ako. Kayo, napagod ba? Siyempre hindi. Ako yung umakyat, papunta ako sa dito, punta doon, para lang may share ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga itsura ng mga rooms. So, ito yun. Marami akong pinasyalan. Kaya, siguro, kailangan ko munang magpahinga. Hanggang sa muli. Bye! See you next week!
Good day, guys. The next topic will be about the provision of guest safety and security in hotel establishments. Guest safety and security must be the primary responsibility of every hotel and lodging house. Therefore, the housekeeping department must not only focus on cleaning and maintenance but also concerned with safety management so that the hazards will be eliminated not only for the property of the guests but the guests themselves. So, mahirap kasi kapag nanakawan ng mga kliyente natin, yung mga guests natin, imagine nyo, nandun sa inyo, tas mananakawan, di ba? So, pangit yan, napakapangit na imahe yan. At lalo na kung masaktan ang mga guests nyo dun mismo sa loob ng mga establishments nyo. So, kailangan natin ng proper security. Given here are safety and security measures that are designed to ensure the safety of guests. Number 1, if possible, all hotel entrances and exits must be secured with full-time security personnel. Entrances without guards on duty should be locked to prevent the entry of unauthorized or suspicious persons. Napaka-importante ng mga security guards dito. Hindi dapat ang security guard natin patsi-patsi lang. Dapat talaga ang security guards natin, mga licensed security guards yan. At saka dapat talagang mag-hire ang mga establishments ng permanent security guards. At kung sakasakali namang may mga pintuan na pwede namang ilak-ilak na lang yan para maiwasan pumasok ang mga tao na galing sa labas. Number 2, provide roving guards to check. Very, very important, kailangan nagro-roving ang mga tao, ang mga gwardiya natin. So, hindi lang andun lang nakaupo lang, kailangan nagro-roving. Alam ko, each and every security guard, may schedule yan ng pagro-roving nila. No? Hindi naman laging pwedeng naka-roving yan. Dapat andun muna sila sa post nila and then mag-roving sila kapag kakailangan na. Number 3, all areas of the establishments must have proper monitoring on each floor. Each one should log down and report any movement like the entry of visitors for easy contact tracing if any theft or crimes happen. Kailangan talaga guys, nire-record natin ang mga pumapasok at lumalabas at at ang mga hindi lang lumalabas, yung pumapasok at umaalis. Lalo na pag nandun sa floor na in charge ka, no, kailangan nililista mo 'yan para kung sakasakaling madaling i-contact trace. Although karamihan naman ng mga hotels and motels ngayon and mga inns, mga apartels, meron na naman silang CCTV pero minsan merong mga bagay na hindi nahahagip ng CCTV. So the CCTV may not be enough. Mas maganda talaga meron taong mismong nakakakita. Number 4 guys, report any suspicious looking person and objects to the security office or duty manager immediately for proper investigation. Kung kahina-hinala, madali naman makita mga kahina-hinala, yung parang papasok na lang sila tapos hindi mo malaman kung saan nila gustong pumunta, walang definite. Kasi kung ikaw talaga ay client doon o guest ka doon, alam mo kung saan ka pupunta, from the ground floor papunta doon sa mismong room na nirerentahan mo. Pero if not, medyo paikot-ikot siya, kahina-hinala yan. So kailangan i-report agad dyan sa mga manager. Number 5, if in case a suspicious object is found in the hotel premises, you might undertake the following. Okay, kung may nakitang kakaibang bagay na hindi ordinaryo, diba? May bag, di ba, na hindi naman wala naman dapat bag doon, bakit mayroon? Number 1, or letter A, do not touch the object nor open it, for there may be a bomb that will explode. So, huwag niyo hawakan, baka sakali kayo, baka may pera, naku po, laking problema niyan. Report the matter immediately to the security personnel or the duty manager. The security office or duty manager will coordinate with the bomb experts to inspect the object. Kung duda talaga sila, no? That is letter C. Letter D naman, if the object is proven to be a bomb or explosive, the areas nearby the explosive shall be cordoned. So, nakikita niyo yung cordon, yung kulay dilaw na nakaharang doon, so, hindi kayo pwedeng lumampas doon. Tsaka, syempre, kung medyo may problema yon, siguro, may posibilidad na, na pababain muna yung mga guests, There is a possibility kasi hindi mo alam na baka biglang sumabog yun, kawawa naman yung mga guests na doon sa paligid. And calmly and carefully inform the guests to vacate the area and assure them that everything's under control. Ayan, yung sinabi ko kanina. Syempre, papaalisin muna natin yung mga guests natin para hindi sila madamay kung bomba talaga. At sabihin natin ng maayos. And please do not forget, you have to say that everything is under control. Okay, boss, under control naman po ito. Baba lang muna po tayo kasi hindi po natin alam kung ano itong kahina-hinalang bag dito sa paligid natin. Number 6, guys, is inside the hotel, the guest identity, room number, or whereabouts are treated with confidentiality unless advised by the guests themselves, like when expecting a visitor. Guests will provide instructions when they are expecting someone. More strict measures must be taken care of to secure dignitaries. Dignitaries yung mga VIPs. May mayor, may vice mayor, may barangay captain. So, okay na yun. Merong pinadala na galing sa ibang bansa. Okay, halimbawa may doktor na galing sa ibang bansa, mga dignitaries, mga talagang medyo may posisyon. At saka VIP nga, very important person. Even government officials, mga VIP yan. The following actions are designed to protect guests from their possible enemies who may be in disguise a visitor. So kailangan sasabihin talaga sa iyo ng mga guests mo, I'm expecting this person. So yun, alam niyo na medyo may darating, Pero kung biglang dumating na wala namang pasabi ang ang VIP nyo, kailangan we have to take into consideration yung safety nila. Letter A, ask the guest name. May I have your name please? So kailangan alam niyo kung sino yung pangalan. Then letter B, do not just say just a moment, as this gives the impression that the guest is around. Simply say, let me check if he is in the hotel right now. Is he expecting you today? So huwag yung sabihin na sandali lang po, andyan po siya. So lalong kung talagang gagawa na masama, lalong magkakaroon ng ng tsansa na magawa na masama yung guest nyo. So wag yung justify na nandun siya agad. Letter C, if you're a room boy or housekeeper, refer the matter to the front desk for disposition. Tell the guest, may I suggest that you see or call the front desk about the matter. So kung halimbawa, ikaw yung housekeeper, i-refer mo agad sila sa front desk. Letter D, if you are a desk clerk or telephone operator, do not give the room number. Do letter B. Okay? So sabihin mo, let me check first, ano? Then call the guest in his room and say, Mr. Guest, a certain lady by the name of blank is looking for you. Are you expecting her? So if he says yes, would you like to meet her at the lobby or advise her to go to your room? Okay, parang kakaiba. Okay, your guess is as good as mine. Siguro, mas maganda na pahipahinga muna, di ba? Pahipahinga muna yung ano. So, hayaan niyo yung guest ang lumabas para i-meet siya o puntahan na lang siya muna. So, depende sa guest yan. Yung guest lagi ang masusunod, ano? And letter E, if the visitor is not known by the guest and appears to have a suspicious motive, do not allow him or her to locate the guest. Make an alibi saying something like, Miss Blank, I'm sorry, but Mr. Blank does not seem to be in the hotel. Would you like to leave a message? So, kailangan sure lagi tayo guys na isa safety ng ating guest. Delikado yan kapag sinabi mo agad na nandun siya. So, huwag muna kayo magsasalita. Play safe muna. Play safe. Lagi, di ba? Lagi nyo naman ginagawa yan. Lagi kayong play safe, di ba? Pagka may nagagawa kayong mali, play safe lang muna tayo. Okay? So, ingat lagi. Number 7, all calls of house guests should be screened. Remember, I'd like to repeat this. All calls of house guests should be screened. Huwag kayong larga lang ng larga, salita lang kayong salita. Huwag tayong pabida, no? So, the first thing that you have to do is letter A, ask the name of the caller. Letter B, verify with the called party if he wants to entertain the call. So, tatanungin na naman natin ang ating guest. Sasagutin niyo po ba, kakausapin niyo pa po ito or what? And letter C, turn over the line to the guest only if he says he wants to receive the call. So kung gusto niya, i-turn over the call. If not, sorry. Okay? Number 8, advise guests not to entertain people or transact business with suspicious people. Okay? Very obvious naman yan, ano? Para safety din nila yan. Number 9, if you notice a suspicious joiner leaving the room of the guest, make it a policy to check with the guest if he has no missing valuables before letting the joiner leave the hotel. Keep the joiner on hold until she is cleared of possible theft or crime in the room. If there are no guards, a room boy or supervisor on duty can call the guest directly in his room. If nobody answers in the room, report immediately to the duty manager so she or he can put the joiner on hold at the lobby. Have the room of guest opened to check the condition. Appropriate actions must be taken if the guest has been robbed of his valuables. Ano ba guys yung joiner? Ito yung pumasok sa loob ng room, ano? Kalimitan naman pinapayagan naman ito, no? Pinapayagan naman ito ito ipinayagan ng guest. Pero hindi rin natin alam kung may crime na nangyari doon. Halimbawa, tutulog yung guest tapos yung joiner nila. Hindi kasi guys, let's face it, ano? Pwedeng yung guest nyo kumuha ng let's face it, pwede siyang kumuha ng entertainer, 'di ba? So isipin niyo na lang kung gusto niyo isipin. Pwede siyang kumuha ng entertainer tapos nag-inuman sila ron tapos nalasing siya. Tapos ninakawan nung joiner, no? Babae, ninakawan ng joiner tapos kinuha lahat ng pera. So, kailangan i-hold nyo muna yun. Hindi pwedeng umalis ang joiner nang hindi nyo na-check kung ano ang nangyari dun sa client nyo o kung ano kung may mga nawala doon sa client nyo. Makikita nyo naman kung gulo-gulo yung kwarto di ba? Tapos may posibilidad pa na yung joiner nyo ay sinaktan o kaya if worst comes to worst, pinatay pa. So kaya nga the first thing that you have to do is yung mga joiners kailangan you have to ask permission first from your guest. Papayagan niyo ba pong pumasok ito? Okay? Kung kumuha siya ng GRO, wala na kayo doon. 'Di ba? Pero pag aalis yun at nauuna siyang umalis, kailangan kontakin niyo muna yung guest nyo kung okay ba siya, kung laban na wala. Kung hindi, i-hold muna yan dun sa lobby. Tapos checkin nyo ngayon yan. Kung sakaling guys, yan ang nangyayari minsan sa mga hotel. maging totoo ako sa inyo. Minsan, papasok ang isang babae at isang lalaki sa hotel, sa motel. Tapos aalis na yung lalaki, patay na pala yung babae. O kaya nabugbog yung babae. Hindi alam kasi nga, nakakalabas, pinalalabas nila agad. Although ginagamit na ng basis nila, ay meron naman pong CCTV. Diba? Yun usually ang ginagamit na basis. But guys, pwede mo namang masawata ng maaga yan. Malay mo, buhay pa yung guest nyo. Kaysa naman sa tatansyahin mo lang na after lumabas ng gabi, hindi nyo man lang i-check. So you have to check kung ano na ang nangyari. Laging security ng guest, guys, ang bibigyan natin ng importansya, Kaya minsan marami nagkakaroon ng krimen na nagagawa na nangyayari dun sa mga hotel o motel, dahil nga dito sa kapabayaan din ng management o yung mga housekeepers. So be sure that you take care of your guests. Okay? Delikado yan pagka sasabog pa sa news yan, 'di ba? Sisikat yung establishment nyo pero sa hindi magandang paraan. And the last one is during room makeup and housekeeping, always be on alert for guest rooms or elsewhere. A safety hazard is anything that can cause accidents, fire and injuries like dangling wires, open electric outlets, frail cords, broken lines, slippery floors, etc. Any observed hazards must be reported immediately to the supervisor who will coordinate with the facilities maintenance for property or for proper action. Rooms for safety hazards should not be sold for occupancy until the defect has been corrected. Ito napaka-basic lang, Bago papasukin yung inyong mga guest, napaka-importante guys na i-check nyo muna, baka mamaya barado yung water closet, yung sa CR, yung inuupuan nyo, pinagdudumihan nyo, barado pala. So, nakakahiya. O kaya may nakalawit na wire na kapag nahawakan ng guest mo, tostado sila. Mas nakakahiya. So, kung sakasakaling merong mag-check-in dun sa establishments nyo, napaka-importante na i-check nyo muna kung okay yung lugar, yung room. Pangalawa, kung nandun na sila sa room, wala naman naging problema, tapos nung nag-check ka, nagpalit ka ng mga kobra kama, naglinis ka doon, may nakita ka na kakaiba, halimbawa, yung parang may naputol na wire, na pwedeng ma-aksidente yung iyong clients, so report agad. So, very, very important guys, para bumalik ang mga clients nyo, ang mga guests nyo. Very, very important, keep them satisfied. Let them be satisfied of your services. Kasama na rin dyan ang safety, kasama na rin dyan ang security, and syempre kasama na rin dyan yung yung service nyo na galing sa puso ng mga tao sa loob. Okay guys, so tapos na po ang topic natin. So makinig tayo sa susunod na speaker for the activities and mga next topics pang susunod. So be safe and goodbye.
Okay, let us go with the activities. Activity 1. Describe the housekeeping terminologies listed below. Write your answer on the opposite side of the box. We have here housekeeping terms. And write the description on the right side. For example, number 1, out of order. Write your answer on the description on what out of order means. Okay, describe it. Okay. Let us go with activity 2. Answer the following questions. As a member of the housekeeping department, how will you respond to the following situation? Number 1. You have noticed a suspicious looking person at the hotel's main entrance. What safety precautions are you going to do to prevent any unwanted incident that may occur? Number 2. How can you protect guests from their potential enemies who may inflict harm on them in disguise as visitor or joiner? Number 3. An unknown caller called at the front office telephone looking for Mr. Sigmund. Are you going to tell the person on the other line the information he is asking about Mr. Sigmund? Explain your answer. Number 4. You have noticed a suspicious joiner leaving the room of the guest. How are you going to handle the situation? And number 5. If you are a room boy and you found a suspicious object inside the hotel premises, what safety and security will you do to make the hotel a safer place for guests? Okay? And remember, hotel management will be held accountable for any damages or accidents emanating from safety and security that are left unattended or uncorrected. Threats to life and property of guests must be prevented through the management safety measures. Also, remember that not only the guests are vulnerable to injuries, but also the working personnel of the hotel because of their job nature. So to prevent these accidents, they must be provided with safety gear, safety gadgets, and a safe working environment. That's all for today.
Thank you, ma'ams and sirs, for vividly discussing our topic for this week. Now, to check your understanding or kung naintindihan nyo ba talaga ang ating lesson para sa ngayong linggo, andito ang ating check your understanding and post test. So, for checking your understanding and post test, you may answer it by means of just clicking or just pasting onto your address bar sa mismong web browser ninyo ang ating link ito. Ayan, ito, ayan, ayan, ayan. bit.ly//305372 evaluation HSK week 4. So the link will be open for responses on October 30, 5 p.m. up to November 3, 5 p.m. Maikling palala lamang para sa ating mga estudyante. Kailangan po ay screenshot niyo po ang inyong mismo scores para malaman po namin mga teachers ninyo if you do really answer your post test. Anyway, it is recorded, naman. Yun nga lang kasi may mga iba kasing mga students natin na talagang hindi pa naman talaga nakapag-post test. Now, for our modular learners na talagang hindi kaya access sa ating mismong check your understanding and post test or evaluation sheet for our week number 4, you may answer it directly onto your modules, and afterwards, you may take a picture of it and send it to your teachers. But if you do have your mobile data, you may click onto this link na lang para mas madali na lang para sa inyo at mas madali sa pag-record namin yung mga teachers. Yun ba? Okay ba yun sa inyo? So that is all for today, or for this week rather. And thank you for listening and thank you for watching our videos for this week. Again, if you didn't click the subscribe button, click nyo na yung subscribe button, at if you para mas madali ma-notify sa ating mga weekly videos, kailangan lang ay i-click ang ating bell button para at least ikaw ay palagi ma-notify sa ating video lessons every week. And if you want to get a shout out from us, your housemates, or from your teachers, you may comment your name and your section on the comment section below para at least meron tayong featured student for every week. And ilagay nyo na rin kung ano yung mismo natutunan nyo for this week's lesson. Yun lang. Maraming salamat and goodbye class! Thank you for listening and watching our video lesson for this week.